What do you hustle more for? Do you go after the things you want or do you go after the things you need? Okay, this is a fact-finding question, right? What are you more motivated to go after? Things you want or things you need? That's a question that you could ask the client as you try to figure out and understand what they want and what they need, right? After your needs are met, after you have something to eat, something to drink, you have clothes, and you have some sort of shelter, after all those needs are met, what else is there? We all step up and we all stand up and go after the things we want. That's where the hustle comes in, right? Every solution we try to get is because we want something. We're solving something. That's where all these things start. And so is investing in a solution an expense? Is paying for a solution an expense or an investment? That's something that you could also ask as a fact-finding question. Is paying for a solution an expense or an investment? Right? What are you trying to solve? I'm trying to get my people to close more deals. What are you trying to solve? I'm trying to buy a property in Dubai. What are you trying to solve? I'm trying to sign up more people to this gym membership. What are you trying to solve? I'm trying to effect more gold transactions. If you could find a solution to these challenges you have, would you consider the acquisition of that solution an expense or an investment? When they answer, keep going. Probe. You got to be great at probing. By the way, Coach Paul Closes will teach you how to probe really well. You have to be very good at probing, because when you get an answer to that question, you don't want to start giving the solution. Lead with another question, right? Is finding a solution an expense or an investment? They go, it's an investment. Next question, what's the difference? What's the difference between an investment and an expense? The more they tell you, the more they solve the problem in their heads, and the more they get clarity on what direction they should take. What's the difference? They'll be like, an investment gives you money. An expense, you pay for the thing. Yeah, like the light bill. Expense. But it could also be an investment. But generally speaking, an investment, you get a return. An expense, it's a wash, right? Then you go ask the next question. Is it typical that when you pay for an investment, you get a return? Yeah, it's typical. If you made a big investment, are the chances high that you'll get a big return? Yeah, I probably will. Excellent. So if you took care of this problem today, what sort of return could you get in 3 months, in 9 months? I don't know, maybe blah, 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 blah. Worst case scenario, if you taught your people how to close deals right now, worst case scenario, what sort of return could you get? Could you close 1 more deal? 3 more deals? Could each person close 1 deal for the next, right? If you bought a property in Dubai, real estate, what's the worst case scenario that could happen? With the economy of Dubai blowing up as it is, if you bought an off-plan project, is it possible that by the time there's the handover, you could go up X%, 5%, 8%, 10%? You get them to quantify the benefits of the investment they're about to make versus the expense that they will still make if they don't do this. That's the other part of the equation. What's it going to cost you to not do this, right? Are you going to end up here in this same situation 6 months from now, looking for a solution, spending time and money to find a solution? If you did this last year, what would today look like? These are all variations of fact-finding / hard questions. You want to show the person that the outcome you desire is best to run towards that outcome. Because if you don't, it's costing you not to have it. You still need it. You're going to have to do it sooner or later. And doing it now is going to be the best thing for you to do. And so investment versus expense is a very good word track that you could develop and use as you build up your fact-finding system, the SYSTEM for the fact finding, because that's the most important part of the sales cycle. Coach Paul closes. Let's go.